Alright guys, this is Zack Tremblay here with RCA recording artist Kris. Allen, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Now we're looking at the album artwork right now, and this is your dog in the photo, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I wanted to get him involved somehow. I didn't know if it was going to be on the cover or what, but that ended up being just like the best picture that works for the album, so I think it was good.
That's awesome. Now this was your idea to have him featured on the cover?
It was my idea to have him in a photo shoot just to see like what could happen, and I actually didn't know if anything that we did was cool enough, but it, that one I feel like that was the best photo for the album, so
Awesome.
he made the appearance.
Yeah, that's always good. I'm sure he seems very honored to be on your awesome cover.
We gotta get him an agent, man.
Yeah, of course. Why don't you take us through the inspiration behind the title?
You know what? The title is the title's kind of an homage to some friends that I have. They have been very nice to me, and whenever I'm out in LA, they let me stay here all the time, and they're huge supporters of my music and everything that I do. So the street that they live on is Camellia. So it was my thank you to them.
And your album is going to be featured on vinyl for the first time ever. Was this something you've always wanted to do?
Well, for me, I've never been like a huge fan of vinyl until recently, and I feel like the craze for vinyl has gotten kind of big. So, it's just another way for people to buy the music and hear the music. Everything always sounds better on vinyl, so that's very cool. And I have a record player, so I was like, well, I'm probably never gonna play my record, but I think it's a nice thing to have. So, I'm very excited about that. I'm glad that I was like, we have to make this happen. So I'm glad that we were able to make it happen.
Awesome. Now, do you own any vinyls yourself?
Oh yeah, I have plenty. My wife bought me a record player for my birthday, like 2 or 3 years ago, and so I've been collecting ever since, and I probably have like 20 vinyls right now. Not a lot, but some good ones though.
That's awesome. Do you have a favorite one?
You know what, man? For the most part, I listen to. I have the Ryan Adams Heartbreaker album.
Very nice.
Oh no, it's Gold. I'm sorry. And so I listen to that a lot. It's nice background music.
Now, I know after Idol, the album process goes very quickly. Do you feel as though that you had more control this time around?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, after coming off the show, everything happened just so quick. And so we had 4 months to make a record, and I was on the road for most of that. And this time I've been in the studio a lot. Been in the studio working on the production stuff with the producers, writing a lot, like writing on my own some, and getting the songs that I've written on my own on the record and produced and sounding amazing, and so it's just been a rewarding experience this time, because I think that the music really conveys like who I am, and which is a diverse songwriter, I feel like, and so I'm just excited for people to hear it as I am.
For the most part, do you feel like you have grown as an artist with this album?
Absolutely, man. I think the more that I play music, the more that I sing, the more that I write, the more that I hang out with other people, it's like I'm coming into my own, and it's fun. It really is. It's like, oh, well, maybe I'm good at this, so I'm gonna, try to be good at this, or I'm not so good at this, so I'm gonna try to get better at it. And so I think that's the biggest thing, is I feel like I'm always trying to get better as a songwriter, as a musician, as a singer. So, and I think that this album says that. I think the last album was great, but I think this one's better, man. I really do. I think it's like 100 times better.
Is there any message you want to send to your fans watching right now?
Dude, my fans are the best, man. They really are. Like, they support me whatever I do, even if I do stupid stuff, or even if I try to act like I'm funny sometimes. Like, they always support me in everything that I do. So, they're doing everything that they can to support me, and it's just fun. It's fun to like look on Twitter and see all the stuff that people are saying, and so I can't do it without them. I really can't. Like and the artwork and everything, it's like, well, these people, what do these people want? So it's cool.
If you guys want to stay updated on everything Kris Allen, you can head on over to chrisallenofficial.com. Follow him on Twitter at Kris Allen, and don't forget to pick up his new single, The Vision of Love, now available on iTunes. Until next time, I'm Zack Tremblay. Thanks for tuning in, guys.